All right, Cancers, let's hop into your general reading. Please keep in mind this is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's see what energy you're in. What energy is Cancers in right now? All right, I got you in the 5 of Cups. All right, you may be feeling trapped right now. There's something going on in your life that you feel like you can't do anything about. I'm curious to know why you're in the 5 of Cups, because you're looking at something from the past, and the way that you're looking at it from a standpoint of where something is over for you. It's like you're having a hard time letting go. Even though it's over for you, you're having a hard time breaking free from what happened, what you experienced in that past. That's what's holding you hostage right now. It's like even though you may not be experiencing anything right now, it's the mere fact of dealing with the aftermath of what you went through. You can't stop thinking about it. We got you being in the 9 of Pentacles. So that's a pretty decent energy. That's someone that's single. And I feel like you're choosing to be single because of the stuff that happened to you in the past. But again, I do want to say I still feel like there's still something about the past that plays on your mind, even in this 9 of Pentacles energy, even in being by yourself and maybe feeling some sort of solace because whatever happened isn't happening right now. It's an interesting energy that you're in. I want to look a little bit more. I want to pull to see more about this energy for you. Tell me about the viewer, because there's something on your mind that you can't stop thinking of. Okay, so we got poverty mindset, and seeing the 9 of Pentacles here, it says, I'm here to break the poverty mindset that has infected every aspect of your manifestation. So there could be some sort of issue, because even as I'm looking at this 9 of Pentacles, like typically a 9 of Pentacles is someone that's classy, someone that could be looked at as having high standards, someone of value, someone that's self-sufficient, financially stable. I feel like this energy is just making me feel like someone that's kind of like homely in some sort of sense. And I say that to say there could be something going on that's affecting your money or something. And it stems from something that happened in the past. Like something is affecting your manifestation, whatever you dealt with. Especially seeing the 8 of Swords, that's kind of like a victim mentality. It's like you can't get over whatever it is that happened to you in the past, and you feel like that's the reason why you have this poverty mindset. Like that's the reason why maybe you're not experiencing financial success. You're not experiencing manifestation. That's what I'm picking up for you. Because even right here, the 8 of Swords, feeling powerless. Like no matter what you do, it's like that manifestation isn't showing up. See, trauma. I knew it. Yeah, there's some trauma here. It says, I'm here to protect you while you move through abusive patterns and traumatic experiences. Exactly. This is just confirming and validating that you are someone that has gone through traumatic experiences, abusive patterns. And it's hard to break free from it. Because with those 8 swords, this is not something that's been happening like, oh, that just happened last year, right? This is something that's been ongoing that I feel like some of you, because it's trauma. And not to say that even if it happened a short amount of time, it wouldn't still be trauma. But I am saying, I'm picking up like this energy of, what is it called? I think it's called like learned helplessness, where someone has tried, but they keep getting knocked down and bad things just keep happening. And that's what I feel like. It's like you've tried, but then you get knocked down because something happens, something traumatic. something that just like with the Eight of Swords, a victim. Somebody could have done something to you, or life could be just life in a bad way. Maybe you lose someone, maybe you lose your job, you lose your home. It's just like all of this stuff that just keeps happening to the point to where it feels like, why even try? With this Five of Cups sitting here, it's like, why even try? Why even bother? And that's where the overall energy is the Eight of Swords. You feel helpless, you feel powerless because of everything traumatic that has happened to you. So let's see, why was this happening? Why was this happening? We got here the page. Oh, and the Judgment. This, okay, so seeing this page here and this Judgment showing up too, this feels like a rebirth. And you guys have heard me say at times, some of you have anyway, talking about being reborn. It's like a rebirth. That's why this is happening, because there's something here about judgment. And I feel like part of this has to do with changing your judgment as well. Because there are lessons that can be learned even through traumatic experiences. There's wisdom and discernment that can be gained. It doesn't mean that even if you have the best judgment, you're not able to be fooled or tricked, because people can lie. And even as I saw that too, like people can wear masks. But this is happening to help sharpen your judgment. This is happening to also create some sort of new way of being, some sort of new way of living, some sort of new way of showing up, because it is the Page of Cups and you're like the Queen of Cups and King of Cups. I feel like the old you in those energies, where the Queen of Cups is so nurturing, right? She's so sweet. She's so kind. She's so loving. Oh, she wants to see the best in people. And so you could have been moving, giving people second chances, right? Falling in love with potential, right? So you could have been moving under that particular mindset. But that particular mindset ultimately could have ended up hurting you. And this is not saying you should have known better, because you could have been conditioned and programmed to engage in toxic relationships. Because even, you know what's so interesting, because I was looking at this movie, and the movie was showing, it was a romantic movie, it was a love movie, right? And the movie was showing how the guy was like a bad boy, and he was being mean, or he was just acting weird towards the girl. And they teach girls like, oh, that means he loves you. Oh, that means he likes you. He's into you. No, he's abusive. Okay, he's being manipulative. And that's what I'm saying. Like the message that's being sent, like even when you see a little boy hit a little girl, oh, he just likes you. That's somebody hitting you just likes you. Like, no, you have to find a better way of showing someone that you like them. And that's what this is giving right here. It's like that idea, it wasn't something that you came up with. It was something that was programmed into you. And this is why you're having to go through this awakening, because it's like you have to get rid of those things that were programmed into you. So it's not happening to hurt you. It's saying this is the life that was handed to you, and you did the best that you did with the information that you knew then. But now it has to change. Now you have to start over and take the lessons that you've learned and start over and start moving from there. Tell me more about why this is happening. We got loneliness. This is happening for, it says here, remember you're not alone. You have a spiritual team guiding you to your divine plan at all times. So sometimes you have to walk away. You're going to have to walk away from people, and it may not feel good, because look at this, loneliness. Someone's crying. I feel like, or maybe someone, I feel like someone is either crying or someone needs to cry. Because something feels like someone, maybe you will at some point cry. Let me take a pause from that for a second, because I feel like someone needs to cry. Because maybe you've been holding some things in, because I feel like a nerve is being touched for someone. Because I feel like, oh, someone needs a hug. And I feel like someone is crying. But nevertheless, this is happening to let you know that you are not alone. And of course, unfortunately, you're going to, in this Page of Cups, you're going to have to walk away because, like I said, programmed to think, oh, that's love, and that's not love. So the majority of the world could be still operating under certain mindsets that are actually dysfunctional. And so you're going to have to walk away from those types of mindsets. And it may feel hurtful and it may feel lonely, but you're being reminded that you're actually not alone. You actually have a spirit team guiding you to your divine plan. And even with this Judgment sitting right here, this is letting me know that there's some sort of awakening. There's some sort of awakening. It's not just you. Someone else is going through an awakening that's connected to you. Maybe you had to walk away from them because we got the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, and here's the Page. I told you another person. A Page of Cups and a Page of Pentacles. You're the Page of Cups, and this person is coming in as the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the both of you and someone else are going through an awakening. But I feel like this awakening is happening separately though. You could be feeling some type of way. That's why I said some of you may be crying. You could be feeling sad. You could be feeling hurt as you're going through this rebirth. For whoever this other person is that you're dealing with, there's something going on for them when it comes to like the material world. Like maybe they're restless right now. I feel like whoever this person is that you're connected to, I feel like they have some sort of, there's something here around money, meaning that we saw this in a previous reading. I don't know when I posted this reading or when it will be posted. I've already done it. I don't know if it's going to come before this reading or after. But this card showed up in your reading. Or was it this reading? I can't remember, y'all. But I'm picking up that poverty mindset. And so I feel like someone, especially seeing here this Page, I feel like this person is also having to undergo some sort of awakening just like you had, because I feel like this person may have like some sort of poverty mindset with this Five of Pentacles. So let's say, for example, with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone that had to work hard, right? Because they could have came from poverty. So it's like I had to work hard with the Knight of Pentacles. I had to tend to plowing my land or what have you. I'm just using that as an example because of the image here. So they had to tend to, working really hard to get into the energy that they're in this Knight of Pentacles. Like I worked really hard. But the thing about it is they can maybe still feel like I still need to work really hard. And I feel like that comes from, because it's still sitting over here up above this trauma. It comes from trauma. The way that they move comes from their trauma. And the way that you've been moving comes from your trauma as well. Because I feel like whoever this person is, like they use pentacles or they need pentacles to validate them. Money, success, expansion, growth with the Three of Wands. And even seeing here this Three of Cups is making me feel like needing other people to validate them and make them feel good and celebrate them as well. But I'm seeing here this awakening and seeing loneliness. It's right here in the middle between the two of you. So I feel like there's like this season that's about to happen where you're having to be on your own, and this person that you're connected to is having to be on their own as well. Now, the question that needs to be asked is, why are you connected to this person? Why? Why is the viewer connected to this person? What is this connection all about? Because I'm seeing here you and someone else. I'm also feeling like they want to come towards you, but there's slow movement. They don't know how to approach you. Oh, we got here the Nine of Cups here too. And the 9 speaks up. We got the 9 of Pentacles. See? You see how it's matching up? The 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups, the Page of Cups. Two independent people. You both could be hyper independent. Because the nines, in the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, these are two people that are by themselves for the most part. Even the traditional Nine of Cups is someone by themselves, but there's two people here. So I'm picking up two hyper independent, traumatized people that's showing up here. That's why it's coming in, because right here it's like togetherness though. It's like they want to come towards you, but they're slow to do it. They're feeling restless. I don't know what the situation is, but you're heavily on this person's mind. It's like, okay, now I see why. Because they feel like they need to make things right with you. Because I feel like at some point they could have made you feel, or they could have turned down this cup, whatever it is that you were offering, or whatever it was that was offered by you. It feels like it could have been turned down. And I feel like they could have chose validation, because that Three of Cups is coming to mind for me with this person. Maybe they felt like they needed to be validated. However, they're having sleepless nights though. They're not able to rest because there's this need to make things right. But yeah, I feel like the two of you are both like independent, but with this Nine of Cups, it's like not meant to be that way. That's why this is showing up. Like two independent people still being able to operate in your own independence, but doing so together. That's why. It's like having your own identities, because you got the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. They're not alike, but they can still learn from each other. And that's why. That is why, because you and this person could be being quote unquote reborn, and you still, because of what you've gone through, you still have something to offer each other based off of your own individual experiences. So it's like you went through the seasons of doing it on your own, but why this is showing up? Because now you're going to enter into a season where doing it together will make more sense, seeing as though we saw the King of Swords. All right, so let's see what's going to happen next for you. What's going to happen next for the viewer? You're going to have a choice to make. That's what's going to happen next for you. It's like, do I go? Do I stay? That's what I'm picking up with that. That Two of Wands. Do I go or do I stay? You're going to take some time to do with this Hermit to figure out what to do next. That's what's next for you. What do I do next? Do I go or do I stay? Because there's something here with this Nine of Pentacles. I feel like something tangible, because it is the Pentacles. So at some point, something may reach you physically. Rather, it's like meaning that not something like in tarot land or something like that where I'm telling you. Like you may actually get a message. There could be communication coming in. There could even be something physical showing up. I don't know. But you're going to have to make a choice when it actually shows up for you. And this is not something that you're going to be taking lightly. With the Hermit card coming in, you're going to be really thinking about it, because this next move is not something to be taken lightly. Because it feels like, do I go or do I stay? And with the physical part of it, and then seeing the horse, this could actually be moving. This could be actually leaving where you're at and going someplace else. That's what's next for you. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next reading. Bye.